Hi friends, welcome to the Sudha Murty series, The Magic Drum and Other Favorite Stories. Today's story is Haripant the Wise. During the reign of one of the Vijayanagar emperors, there lived a wise magistrate named Haripant. His verdicts were always fair and people came to him from all over the vast kingdom so he could settle their disputes. In the city there lived a greedy ghee merchant named Shriala Shetty. His shop always had 20 barrels of ghee, but of these 15 would be good and remaining 5 adulterated. He would mix the adulterated ghee with the good one and sell it to the people. This went on for a long time till finally the people got tired of being cheated and complained to Haripant. Haripant got the ghee examined and found it to be adulterated indeed. He gave Shriala a choice of punishment. He could either drink the 5 barrels of adulterated ghee from his shop, or he could get 100 lashes or pay 1,000 gold coins to the treasury. Shriala started thinking. Losing 1,000 gold coins was too much, 100 lashings too painful, so he decided to drink up the 5 barrels of ghee. Though Shiriala sold adulterated stuff in his shop, he had always made sure his own food was of the best quality. So, after drinking 1 barrel of the bad ghee, he started feeling sick. By the 3rd barrel he was vomiting. At this point he decided to opt for the lashes instead. But his was a pampered body, unused to any hard work. After 10 lashes he started trembling. By 20 he was giddy, and by 40 he was half dead. "Stop!" he screamed. "I will pay the 1,000 gold coins. Just let me go." Finally, Shriala had to pay the money, and he ended up suffering all 3 punishments, something he would not forget in a hurry. The people of the city got to use only the best quality ghee in their food from then on. Another time, Gunakara, a poor coolie, was walking by Vibandaka's clothes store. Vibandaka was a rich merchant who owned a huge clothes store right in the center of the town. It was a winter morning and Gunakara was carrying a large sack of waste from a nearby eatery to the rubbish dump. As he was passing by Vibandaka's store, he slipped and fell. His sack opened up and the stinking waste lay all over Vibandaka's shop floor. The merchant immediately started screaming, "Look at this mess! Clean it right away before my customers come." Trembling, Gunakara took a broom and bucket of water and started cleaning. He cleaned and polished till not a speck of dirt remained on the floor. But Vibandaka would not give in so easily. "The floor is wet," he shouted. "Get a cloth and wipe it." Gunakara scratched his head. "I don't have any cloth on me," he said. "Anyway, by the time your customers come, the sun will be out and it will dry up. Or you give me a cloth and I will wipe the floor." Now the merchant was even angrier. "Is this a warehouse of old clothes? Where will I get a spare cloth from? You take off your coat and wipe the floor with it." This was too much. Gunakara was wearing an old, worn woolen coat, the only warm clothing he possessed. "I am a poor man," he tried to explain. "Some rich person like you gave this used coat for the winter. If I use this coat to clean the floor, what will I wear? Please let me go." But Vibandaka was adamant. "No, if the dirty smell persists after you go, no customer will come to the shop. I will suffer big losses. My reputation will be ruined and I will become a pauper. So quick, take off your coat and clean up. By now, word of the argument had spread and a crowd had gathered. Haripant, on his way to court, heard the angry exchanges and pushed his way through the crowd. Everyone fell back. Justice would now be done, they were sure. When he had heard the entire story, Haripant turned to Gunakara. He is right. If you don't clean up well, Vibandaka will suffer huge losses. Take off your coat and clean the floor. A hush fell on the crowd. How could Haripant deliver such an unjust verdict? As the murmurs grew, Haripant held up his hand. I am not done yet, he announced. There is a second part to my verdict. Turning to the merchant, he said, and you will compensate Gunakara's family for his untimely death. What death? Howled and enraged Vibandaka. Haripant was calm. Your complaint was based on, and if customers smelled the dirty smell, they would abandon your shop and you would be ruined. Similarly, if Gunakara loses his coat today, he may catch a cold and fever and die in a few days. His whole family depends on his earning, so they may starve. Some of them might even die due to starvation. So you have to compensate his family. Haripan smiled as Vivandaka stood looking worried. Kunakura, clean up, he said, and Vibandaka let him go inside the store and choose the best and warmest coat for the winter. The people who gathered around applauded the clever verdict. Thank you, friends. We'll see you in our next story, 9 Questions for a Princess from the Sudha Murty series. Until then, subscribe our channel, like, and also share it with your friends. Bye.